That was a big award, and so is this one. Jim McLean Golf School, Corporate Director of Instruction, PGA Professional, Chris Toulson, has been named your highest honor, 2010 South Florida PGA Golf Professional of the Year. This award, well, you can see in your program, for all the reasons why you'd expect commended overall performance, level of service to the association, leadership, image, ability to inspire fellow professionals, overall promote the game of golf. Chris is well decorated, as you can see, since '94 in various categories here. Multi-level, faceted guy, recognized for his talents both on and off the course. Southeast Chapter Teacher of the Year in 2006, South Florida PGA Section Teacher of the Year in 2005, on and on and on. And here's another one, and I don't think this will be his last. Let's hear it for Chris Toulson.
Thank you. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. I'd like to thank the South Florida PGA for a wonderful job organizing this special event and Frenchman's Reserve for hosting this fantastic dinner. I'd like to congratulate all of the award winners for their great efforts and a job well done. I'd like to congratulate Dennis Walters and Roger Wooten on their induction into the South Florida PGA Hall of Fame. And it's an honor for me to be able to share this night with both of you. I'd like to thank the awards committee for choosing me as this year's Golf Professional of the Year. It's a great honor, and I know that there's many people in our section, and after being here tonight, there's a lot of people in this room that are just as worthy, or even more so than I. So I feel very, very fortunate to have been chosen. And in preparing my comments tonight, that was something that I kept coming back to, is just how fortunate I have been, not only in my career, but really throughout my whole life. People I've met, opportunities given to me, doors that were opened, just great breaks. I believe any of the success that I may have had have really been directly related to 4 key areas. All of these areas, I feel like I've had really very little control over. Nothing really of my doing. Just all really great breaks for me. First is my family. My mom and my dad, Carol and Gary Toulson. My mom, I thank her for all her love and her time and her support and her encouragement. I think all of us who have kids can certainly appreciate giving a little boy or a little girl a lot of encouragement, telling them that they can do it. That's something that my mom always did for me. Also, my 2 older sisters, Alexis and Susie, for all of their love. And then lastly, to my dad, for his tremendous example. My dad is a PGA golf professional. He was in Tennessee at the same club for 35 years. So most of us in this room are in the golf business, and I'm sure can appreciate lasting 35 years at the same club. It tells you a lot about him. He had a special skill set, patience, perseverance, and just fantastic people skills. He was a top pro. He was the president of the Tennessee PGA. He was teacher of the year in the Tennessee PGA, and he was golf professional of the year in the Tennessee PGA. He had a love for the game, actually still plays and teaches to this day. He was a good player in the Tennessee PGA section, played in some tour events, played in the National Club Pro, and played in the U.S. Senior Open. So what a tremendous break it was for me. We've all have worked for pros maybe who were turned out to be mentors to us. But I was lucky enough to actually live with my mentor. So to have my father to turn out to be my mentor was a tremendous break. And to be born in a household like the one that I had, full of support and love, was just a great, great break. So I want to thank everybody in my family. Second would be the South Florida PGA. About 8 or 9 years ago, Tom Wildenhouse gave me a call and asked if I would take on the education chairman role. And I told him absolutely. And after 8 years looking back on it, without a doubt, that's something that I certainly have received a lot more than what I put into it. Just the people that I've met, the opportunity for personal growth has just really been great. And then also being involved in the South Florida PGA section, getting to meet our section staff, our current section staff, Jeff and Meredith and Carol, Drew, just a first class group of people. And when I first came in this section, meeting Kevin, his wife Donna, and really all the staff that he hired, and the culture that really Kevin created. So what a huge break for me to be able to be associated with such a first-class group. Third is my work. Years ago, as a 24-year-old, working at my first job in the golf business, once again, just by total happen chance, I met Jim McClain and was lucky enough to get hired. And 20 years later, I'm still there. The job's given me a chance to do and to focus on the two things that I really love doing, and that's playing the game and teaching the game. I'm not, hopefully I'm going to be there for another 20 years, but when my time's done there, it will have been nice to have been able to play and teach, but I really feel like the two things, looking back on it, are going to be the friendships that I made with my staff there, and just the nature of my job, the amount of time that I've been able to spend with my wife and my girls. So there's not a day that goes by that I don't recognize what a lucky guy I am to have found a job that's been such the right fit. Fourth would be my family, my wife Shelley and my two girls Lauren and Heather. Lauren and Heather, I thank you for all your love and support. I had no idea how much joy the two of you would bring to my life, and I'm so proud of both of you. You mean everything to your mother and I. And to my wife and my best friend, Shelley. Shelley's parents are here, Neil and Marilyn Nalick, and I definitely want to recognize them. Certainly appreciate them coming over. And can say with all certainty that the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree here. They got a great family. But meeting and then marrying you you, Shelley, was my greatest break. I just can't imagine having a better wife than you. How unbelievably lucky I am that our paths crossed 20 years ago. Shelley does everything for our family. Everything. She always puts myself and our girls first and herself last. And bottom line, we would be lost without you. So I'd like to end by saying, Shelley, this award is just as much yours as it is mine. Thank you.
As a writer and observer of the game, I know how much time and effort is put into this. Well, I don't know, actually. I think I know, but I get a feeling for it. And if you're in this room tonight, you obviously appreciate it. We're going to move to the second part of the program. But first, before we move on, let's hear it for all the award winners tonight. One time.